Friends, welcome back. If you are new, my name is Nikki. I hope that you will consider subscribing. I upload multiple times a week on this channel. If you are a new friend here, hello. I already said hi. I have been a part-time reseller for 10 years now, friends, and honestly, I had the question come up, how long do you think you will resell? I think I will be in reselling some form for the rest of my life. I am just a hustler, you guys. I love flipping things. I love flipping anything I can for a profit. So I think reselling will be one of my income streams, honestly. I'm not joking. Even if I were a millionaire for the rest of my life, I just love it. So we're doing a what sold. I have a lot of what sold videos coming at you. Right after this video, I'm gonna change my top and film a what sold from my Quick Lots palette. That'll be the second what sold video. So if you like to see what's selling, definitely subscribe. I sell on eBay, Poshmark, ThredUp, The Real, and Amazon. We're gonna start with Poshmark. I'll put photos of everything here. Let's jump in. First up, we have a case. Fun on Poshmark. I'm in a spicy mood today. A case, if you're new to Poshmark, when I first started selling on Poshmark, I didn't know what that meant until I experienced it. It's basically a customer saying either something's wrong with their item and they want to return. I've never had a case where someone says, like, give me a partial payment or anything. I don't know if you can do that on Poshmark. If you guys know, let me know in the comments down below. It's always been somebody that wants to return something and they're saying something's wrong with it. I do not like Poshmark's return system at all. I tell you guys this all the time. I'm very unemotional about my items. If a customer wants to return it, I just want them to return it and give them their money back. I don't want to talk to you about it, really. I don't like that you have to, like, it takes so long. Like, they have to comment and send photos, then Poshmark has to look at it, and then they ask me if I have any comments. I don't have any comment. Girlfriend, boyfriend, you want to return it, fine. Okay, that's me getting off my soapbox. Anywho, this new with tags, super down bikini bottom, size small, sold for $20. So this was new with tags, really cute, pink, and had the, like, string detail on the side. Thing is, this was a little discolored on the inside, on the, you know, I always want to say the vaginal region. There has to be a better word for that. I know there is. You guys know what I'm talking about in a bikini. I'm a hot mess. And to me, and I thought I did a good job showing this in the picture, it looks like it's just like someone tried it on or someone removed, you know, the little sticker that goes, the protective adhesive that goes in that area. And I took a photo of it and I put it in the listing. When you buy things online, friends, always look at all the photos. I think this person maybe didn't look at all the photos because it's very clear in the photo that there's discoloration on the vaginal region. God, moving on. If you're new around here, subscribe. So yeah, she opened the case and she said, item not as described. I think she said, oh, lighting's going out. She said it wasn't clean or something, like not sanitary. And anyways, Poshmark ruled in my favor and said, it's clearly visible in the photo, you know, so they released the money to me. I don't know specifically what they said to her, but yeah. And here's the thing, I thought maybe they wouldn't rule in my favor because although I did take a clear photo, I didn't put anything in the listing. That's my bad, but the photo's really clear. So yeah, just be careful, guys. Whenever you have, I always tell you, I sell flawed items all the time. I am usually very meticulous in making sure that I list it in the listing as well as show detailed photos, but at least I did one of those things. So that happened. I don't have Poshmark cases very often. Some of you told me that you've been selling on Poshmark for like 3, 4, 5 years and you've never had a case. I think that's amazing. I get a couple a year on Poshmark. Like in 2020, I think I had a total of 3 or 4 cases. But some of you said you don't have any, so that's great. But yeah, I don't know. I've told you this. I feel like the Poshmark buyer might be a little more picky because I probably get less than 2 returns a year on eBay. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. I've been selling on Poshmark for 3 years. I'm still figuring out. This new with tags, philanthropy jumpsuit, super cute, size extra small. This sold for $98 minus the Poshmark fee, and then what is happening with the lighting? I also offered free shipping, gave me a net earnings of $70.95. I got this in my Revolve palette, super happy with that. The Revolve palette stuff is very interesting. So if you haven't seen the videos, I unboxed everything I got. I had a total of like 350 items, and I've only sold, I just counted today, 77 items. So it's not selling as fast as I would like. It did take me a while to get it listed though. It took me a total of about almost 2 months, if I'm being honest, to get it all listed. That's way, way too long. I think I'm gonna have to hire a VA again because I was so much faster with listing. I would get like 20 to 40 listings up. It's just because real estate's been crazy, my full-time job's been crazy. I'm just still adjusting to new motherhood, so that took me way too long to get listed. But even though I finally have everything listed, I would think I would have sold through half of that stuff by now. So yeah, I'll keep you posted on that. The stuff's selling for a great profit. The 77 items that I've sold, I've made a profit on all of them. It's just I would have expected to sell like 150 by now, hopefully. So I'll keep you posted on that. I'm gonna do a wrap-up video on that. This was one of the most popular items I've had on Poshmark, Beach Riot. I think it's a bolo, you guys, so look out for it because two like swimwear items or items that I just had from them got so much attention. Had never even heard of the brand until I got my palette. This was a bikini top. It kind of looked like a sports bra to me. This was actually missing the size tag and the material tag, and I just notated it in the listing. This had 45 likes, you guys, something within like 2 or 3 days. I got multiple low offers. Someone finally offered me $55. This retails for $92, but it didn't have the price tag or the material tag or the size tag. So she offered me $55. I took it minus the Poshmark fee. I made $44, and she gave me a 5-star rating. So definitely, if you ever see Beach Riot in the wild, I don't think I have, which is really interesting to me because I don't know, like some of these, I'm realizing now that I've purchased this Revolve palette, I don't find a lot of Revolve brands out in the wild, like at the thrift store, at the bins. And you think I would here in Los Angeles because a lot of people wear Revolve. It's a very popular brand. A popular website. It's a website that sells multiple different brands in this town. But yeah, I don't find it at the thrift store often, if ever, a lot of their brands. So if you see it, I think it could be a bolo if you could get it for a good enough price. Another Revolve item, this super down Ashton V-neck. This was a bodysuit, size extra small. This sold for $40 minus the Poshmark fee, gave me a net earnings of $32. I will take that. Another Revolve item. This is a brand that retails on Revolve for quite a bit, so definitely be on the lookout. This is Tularosa. This dress, they have dresses. Their dresses go anywhere from like $150 up to $400 from what I've seen. Tularosa, this is the Atlantis mini dress. This was a size small. This was, oh, I'm not telling you. I keep forgetting to tell you guys how long these things were listed. This dress was listed for 2 months. This is one of the first items I listed from the palette. This sold for $90 minus the Poshmark fee and the shipping discount of $150. I made $70.50. Very happy with that. Here is a thrifted item. So a lot of you, someone commented on my reselling Instagram, which I always link down below. I post on there daily in my stories, like my storage unit, thrift with me. So definitely follow. I'd love to hit 10,000 followers on there before the end of the year. I'm gonna try to post more frequently on there to the actual feed, but on stories, I'm on there all the time. Someone posted and was like, because it was a photo my mom took of me while I was at the bins. And she said, I'm actually glad to see Nikki actually does thrift because when I look at her closet, it feels like everything's like new from Nordstrom. And that is not true at all, my friends. I currently on Poshmark have about 800 active listings. And I want to say like 500 or 600 of those items listed are thrifted items. I think it may give the appearance that everything that I have is new because I do use stock photos on Poshmark, and a lot of the Revolve stuff is like at the top of my closet because I've been sharing it a lot, trying to sell it. But actually, I'd say like 400 to 500. So probably like 50% of my active listings are thrifted items. So just keep that in mind. I love thrifting. I love flipping thrifted items as much as I love flipping my liquidation. All that to say, these silk pants that I got from the bins, these are Moda International. They were 100% silk, size 8. I wanted to keep these for myself, but I was like, I bought these in the middle of the pandemic. When did I buy these? In January. I was like, where am I gonna wear these? I'm not going anywhere. So I listed these. I actually sent these to ThredUp. They didn't sell, so then I listed them. They sold for $27. Minus the Poshmark fee, I made $21.60, and I paid $1.50 on this day that I went to the bins. So that is a great flip. Here's another item from the palette that was one of the higher end items. This is Citizens of Humanity, which is a brand that's not only sold at Revolve, you can find it at different retailers. Some. This shirt retailed for $2.98. I got an offer of $1.90, and I was like, yes, please, thank you. So after the Poshmark fee of $38, and I did offer free shipping on this, I made $144.55. Yes, 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 love that. This is another item that was super popular for me. This is a Revolve Super Down. It was a wrap top. Honestly, you guys, when I pulled this out of the box, I was like, what is this? It literally, and I'll show you, like, I did not photograph this well. Thank God for stock photos. It's just like 2 pieces of fabric that cover your boobs, and then you just wrap it around yourself. It's very much Nikki style. I love this top. I wanted to keep it. So this sold, I'm so mad about this. This sold for $60, right? I had multiples of these. I had a medium and a small. Very popular. Within 24 hours, this thing had 25 likes. People like this. I couldn't find it. I could not find the dang shirt. I was so pissed off. Number one, because I really wanted to keep it myself. And I was like, no, Nikki, you're not keeping all this Revolve stuff. You're going to sell it. Then I get this thing listed. It's super popular, and I feel like I'm letting the buyer down by not being able to find it. I was so pissed off. So I had to cancel the order. Do you know I just found this dang top 3 days ago? It was with it's in my office closet of things that I need to put in inventory. You guys, it's so important, especially the more listings you have, to stay on top of your inventory. Like, as soon as I photograph and list something, I need to get it inventoried. I can't just have it laying around in my office closet, because then I went crazy in my storage unit looking for this, couldn't find it, had to cancel it. So I just relisted this top today. I just relisted it an hour ago, and it already has 6 likes. So it's going to sell very quickly. So that sucks. So I missed out on that because it sold for $60 minus the Poshmark fee. I would have made $48, but I couldn't find it. So it's gonna sell again. It's very popular. Just learn from me. I did a post on my reselling Instagram about losing things. It just sucks. Another super down item. This was just like a t-shirt stretchy dress, size extra small. This sold for $45 minus the Poshmark fee of $9, gave me net earnings of $36. We have a couple quick lots palettes things that sold. We're gonna do that in a separate video, so we'll skip over that. This is a brand I had heard of, but I don't find very often. This is New Tags Revolve Junk Food. They do, from what I can tell, Junk Food's the brand. They do like a lot of graphic tees. This was the Bon Jovi Slippery When Wet. First of all, it's a very like sexualized name. I'm not into Bon Jovi, so I don't know. Were they like popular for like, was that like, I don't know, it's a little salacious. And it's like a girl, she's very wet. Yeah, I had never heard of that. Anyways, I thought that was fascinating. Cool t-shirt. It's tangent. I was just like, whoa, okay, I'd never heard of that song. I should listen to it. The price was $25 minus the Poshmark fee. I made $20. Junk food doesn't retail for a whole lot. I mean, I guess for a t-shirt, I think they retail for anywhere from like 30 to 40 bucks. So I was just happy to make that, and that sold very fast. That sold within 3 days. This, I actually filmed a video in. I wanted to keep. How many times am I going to keep saying that? I want to keep everything. This is the brand LPA. This was called the Maggie top in orange houndstooth. This retailed for $142. It sold for $90, and minus the Poshmark fee gave me $72. Love that. It was a very cute top. Looks very, I feel like that color, it can be flattering on someone who's super pale, or someone like myself, brown, or even a deep, I just really pretty, and I love the ruffles. Really cute top. I said if it didn't sell, I would keep it. It sold, so I can't keep it. I want to keep everything. This Misguided X Nicole, what is her name from the Pussycat Dolls? Nicole Schwarzinger, whatever. You guys know the Pussycat Dolls. She did a couple years ago a collaboration with Misguided, and I purchased this for myself. I don't know why this is a size 10, because this is a tiny crop top. Like, this is more so size small, medium. I don't know why it's labeled as a size 10. I just got that size because I always tell you guys, I'm bigger in the chest area, so I knew I needed to size up. But this is a tiny crop top. Anyways, I was a little worried that the person who bought this wouldn't fit them, because I feel like it's misleading, but I did put the measurements. It sold for 15 bucks, minus the Poshmark fee gave me $12. I will take that. I've worn that many times. And I think it came as a set when I bought it from Misguided, the crop top and the skirt. I think total the set was like 40 or 50 bucks. So I'm happy with that. And she gave me 5-star rating. So that's good. I'm really glad I put the measurements on that one, because, yeah, it was a tiny top. Oh, this one left a nice note. Lularoe. You guys know I'm not the biggest fan of selling Lularoe. It sits a long time for me. Doesn't sell for much. I find it every single time I go thrifting here in LA. I think a lot of like the sales consultants just got rid of their stuff. This didn't have any likes. This is very rare. This didn't have any likes, and it was purchased. I feel like it was a viewer. So if you're watching, thank you. This sold for $14, minus the Poshmark fee and the shipping discount. I made $8.59. I bought this on Dollar Day, so I'm still making a profit even at $8.59. I'm making $7.59. And then she left a really nice note. She said, "Thank you for fast shipping and for your time and help. Prompt responses were appreciated. It's just as described and a great fit." Oh, this one she did message me. I'm not the best. I'm going to be very honest. I'm not the best at answering messages. I'm trying to get better about that this year. I get a couple messages every single day on eBay about items, and like once a week on Poshmark. But she did ask me, does this have any stretch? And I said, yeah, it does a little bit, and it fits true to size. And I tried to respond pretty quickly. I'm trying to get better about that, because I'm trying to compare myself to like Amazon, right? Like if you ask a question on Amazon, someone's going to get back to you fairly quickly. The seller, if you're even going through a third-party seller, like if we get messages as a seller on Amazon, Amazon expects you to respond, I think within 24 hours. Like they don't mess around. So I'm trying to get better about my customer service. So that's pretty cool. And then when she did ask, like, have you shipped this? I need it for vacation. And because I ship so many packages every day, you guys, I don't get my packages scanned in. So I just told her, oh, I actually shipped that yesterday morning. And I think she got it like the next day. It got to her pretty fast. So yeah, do you guys get, for Poshmark sellers, do you guys get all your packages scanned in every day? I don't have time for that. My post office is so busy. Even the, like, they have 3 self-service kiosks in the lobbies. There's even lines for that. So unless it's like a high ticket item, I very rarely get my stuff scanned in. But then you always run the risk of them losing your items. I don't recommend it. You're definitely rolling the dice there. Just be careful. Don't recommend it, but that's just what I do. This is the other item from Beach Riot that sold. This is one of the most popular swimsuits I've ever posted on Poshmark. And when I say most popular, I mean most liked. This had 70 likes, within 2 days of me posting it. Super cute one piece. This was new. I don't think it had the tags. Yeah, it didn't have the tags, size small. And I kept getting multiple low offers for this. This retails for $148. This eventually sold for $77 minus the Poshmark fee of $15.40. And the shipping discount of $246. I made $59.14 and I got a 5-star rating. Very happy with that. This is a new without tags Spanx Sculpt Shaper shorts. Their names can be very long. Size small. This did not have the tags. This sold, oh no, wait a minute. This is from Quick Lots. Let's take that out. Rewind. You'll see this in the Quick Lots what sold video. I had to stop myself. Okay. This new without tags, I don't know how to, I think it's L Academy or La Academy, whatever. The Benjamin jumpsuit in yellow. This retails for $280 and she sent me an offer for $200. Minus the Poshmark fee of $40, I made $160. Very happy with that. That's from the Revolve palette. That was listed for 2 months. That's one of the first items. This was also a very popular item. This is from the brand Super Down. This is just like a floral jumpsuit, size extra small. This sold for $40 minus the Poshmark fee of $8. The shipping discount $7.45. I made a net earnings of $24.55 and she said in perfect condition and great quality. Thank you. No, thank you. Okay, we have a couple Quick Lot sale. That'll be a separate video. This skirt I have had for a year. This is Topshop. This was a consignment item from my best friend Summer. I don't like doing consignment. I've told you guys many times. I just don't like it. It takes the fun out of reselling for me. I love thrifting. I love online arbitrage. I love retail arbitrage. I like the shopping portion of this job. So when things are just given to me, it takes away my favorite part of this job. But I'll do it sometimes. I haven't done it in 2021 and I probably won't, but she gave me like 5 bags of clothes in 2020. Super cute skirt. I would have kept this if it was my size. Summer is tiny. She's like 5'9", probably weighs like 110, 120 pounds, like supermodel status. Or do you have to be 5'10" to be like a runway model? I think it's 5'10". Anyways, she's tiny. This was a size 4, but honestly, it fit more like a size 0 too. This sold for $30. Minus the Poshmark fee of $6, made $24, but then again, this is a consignment, so I have to share a portion of that with the bestie, but I'm just happy her stuff is still selling. Like a year later, her stuff is still selling. These We Wore What blue polka dot shorts, these are size extra small, very cute. These retail for $160, they sold for $75. These have been listed for 2 months. Minus the Poshmark fee of $15 and the shipping discount of $7.45. These gave me a net earnings of $52.55. Some more Quick Lot sales. We'll skip those. Another Super Down. I just had no idea how popular this brand is. Super Down. It was like a tie. It strapped. It's like ties that cross over. You can see from the photo. Size small. This sold for $40 minus the Poshmark fee. I'm pretty sure that was a full price sale. I made $32. Really happy with that. And then we'll end on this one. This is a thrifted item that I bought in December of 2020. I sent this to ThredUp initially. It didn't sell. So I took it, sold it myself. It sold, I sent out offers and it sold for an offer of $16. Minus the Poshmark fee and the shipping discount, I made $10.34. I paid $1 for this. What is happening with the lighting? I need to sit up like straight. There we go. I paid $1 for this, so I made $9.34. I will take that. I'm a little confused on what I want to share with you next. I asked you guys if you wanted me to do these what sold videos and have multiple platforms in one video, like Poshmark, eBay, ThredUp, Amazon. And whenever I ask you guys these questions, no shade, but it's not, your answers are, they're helpful, but they're not, because it's always split. Like 50% of you will say, I want a super long video, just put it all in one video. And then the other 50% will be like, no, do a separate video. Do Poshmark in one, do ThredUp in one. And I would split it up if it was like unanimous, like most of you were like split it up. But because it's just easier for me to keep them all in one video and it's like 50-50, we're just gonna keep doing them all in one video, you guys. I think I might do separate videos on ThreadUp and the RealReal in the future, because those are just platforms that you send items to. They do all the customer service for you. But yeah, you guys, I don't know. It's always like 50-50. So I think at this point, I'm just going to do what's easiest for me. Because, yeah, you guys are basically split on that. But I think what I did gather is that everybody likes longer videos. Like, I think you guys list while you're listening to me and my craziness, or you're driving to work or whatever. So we'll definitely keep the videos longer, but I think for now we'll just keep them all in one video. So let's move on to first up, this super down. I'm not selling a lot of super down on eBay. It's mostly selling on Poshmark. This Sierra tea dress, size extra small. This sold for $45 and the buyer paid $4.80 for shipping. Yeah, that's how popular this brand is, you guys. It was just like a basic black t-shirt dress. It sold for 45 bucks. I was like, okay. But I have had that listed for 2 months, so I will take that. I just was like kind of shocked that, I don't know, it's just a basic black t-shirt dress. But people like that brand. These new tags, BCBG Max Azria gray skinny leggings. They're kind of two-tone. They're gray and then they have red side panels going down the sides. I actually included these in my mystery boxes that I did, like December 2020. And I told you guys, I said these could be great items for you to sell, for you to keep. So I actually sold these. These have been listed since I just listed mine recently in March of this month. Oh, I know. I sent these to ThreadUp. They didn't sell. So then I listed them for myself in March, and they sold for $75.95, size extra small. And the buyer paid $5.25 in shipping. So yeah, hopefully you guys were able to sell those or keep them for yourself. I don't know. I don't think, never say never, but I don't think I'll do mystery boxes ever again. That was way too much work. Like, not way too much work, but it was more work than I ever realized. And I think I ended up selling like, I don't know, 60 or 70 mystery boxes. It was just a lot of work. I don't know if I would do that again. It was a lot of work, you guys. All right, next up I have had this item for 2 years. Zach and Rachel, this teal shirt. This is one of the few items I had to think, where did I buy this? I bought this on Dollar Day. I don't know. I don't particularly like picking up this brand. It doesn't move very fast for me. This sold for $22 though, even though I've had it for 2 years. Sold for 22 bucks, which isn't bad when you've only paid $1 for something. And the buyers selected priority shipping, so they ended up paying $7.70 for that. But hey man, I'll take that, sure, no problem. Here's another item I've had a very long time. This Reebok men's green jacket. This was a size 2XL and this sold for $55.99 and the buyer paid $8.55 in shipping. I was actually shocked, well not shocked, I sell things year round, but this is a very heavy coat and it's a jacket and I listed like very heavy. But it still sold, so I will take that. I've been selling a lot of thrifted items on eBay. This White House Black Market dress, I have had this since September of 2020, so almost a year. I picked this up on Dollar Day, and this sold for $39.99. This shocked me. White House Black Market is so weird, you guys. You can own some things from White House Black Market and they don't sell for years. And then you just have some random piece and it sells. I mean, I have had this for almost a year, but what I've noticed with this brand is that the trendier or the more abstract or the more unique pieces will sell and the basics may sit forever. Like if you just buy a White House Black Market black top or just a plain black dress, at least for myself, it just sits for so long, or I just have to give it away for like a super cheap price. But then things that are, you know, a little more unique can sell for 40 bucks. So I was super happy with that, even though I've had it for almost a year. So I did a whole video on how I make money selling common mall brands. There's a lot of common mall brand pieces I love picking up. White House Black Market, Torrid, Banana Republic, Express. Those are the ones I sell a lot of that come to mind. Gap. They still, like, they make clothes now that are super trendy that people like. In great sizes that I will pick up. So I was very happy with that. All right, guys, I think we're gonna stop there. I have a lot more eBay sales, but this video is already over 20 minutes. I'm sure of it. So we will stop there. We'll keep going. Like I said, you can expect at least one what sold video a week, probably two. I'm gonna change my top. I'm looking at my top right there. And I'm gonna film a what sold from the Quick Lots palette. Things have really been selling really well from that palette. I'm almost done listing everything. The last couple things I have left to list are a lot of scarves and hats and jewelry. I have so much jewelry to list. So hopefully you enjoyed. There was something I wanted to update you on. Oh, if you were here for the Quick Lots palette, when I unboxed the backpack, I asked you guys, I told you, I'm from the East Coast and I grew up saying book bag, and I kept saying that around my boyfriend who was born and raised in San Diego, and he's like, why do you call it that? It's a backpack. The answers were interesting. It seems like, this is just random fun facts I wanted to update you guys on because I found this very fascinating. Like the language that we use or the words that we use for the same thing, even in the US, just varies regionally. It seems like most of you from the Northeast down to the South grew up saying book bag. And we had the random like couple people that said, like one girl said, I think she grew up in New York City and she always called it a backpack. But from what I can gather, the majority of you from like the Northeast to the South grew up like myself saying book bag. And then it seems like everyone else, especially on the West Coast, grew up saying backpack. Very interesting. I don't know. And then a couple of you in the Midwest said you also call it book bag. And some of you might think this is so trivial, but I just find these type of things fascinating. So yeah, it's definitely a regional thing. From what I can gather, most of you in the South that are from the South said you call it book bag. And the Northeast, but like I said, it's just very interesting. But yeah, everybody, from what I remember, that was like from the western half of the US, like from the Midwest all the way to the ocean, was like, oh yeah, it's backpack. It's just fascinating. I don't know. I'm just gonna say backpack because I live on the West Coast now, and I feel like every time I say book bag here, people look at me like, where is this country bumpkin from? It should be like, screw you. That's what we call it on the East Coast, okay? All right, guys. I'm gonna go. You can check out my other what sold videos right here.